You want to talk about Chris Fuckman?
Yeah, baby.
Sorry. Well,
Let's get stuck with Stuckmann.
look, I've been Stuckmanized since the age of like 13. I I actually don't watch him anymore. I'm still subscribed. I haven't seen Shelby Oaks, so I guess I'm not a true fan. But I was, I guess, a huge fan. I was subscribed to Chris. Here's a flex. I was subscribed to Chris Stuckmann before he had 100,000 subscribers.
Okay. An old school Chris Stuckmann
Old
fan.
school.
What was that?
I said that I've been subscribed to him before he had 100k subscribers. So I'm an old school Stuckmann fan. Anyway, he's turned a bit wicked. Pardon the pun.
Okay, all right.
I'm not Wicked Pill, but Dan is, so...
Honestly,
Dial it back.
Did Wicked need to be 2 parts?
hey,
I'm just asking.
the girlies and the
Can you
gays
clip
and
this?
the
So
days.
I want people to comment. You know, tell me why it needed to be 2 parts. Isn't the play like 3.5 hours?
Yes, the play is a 2-act. So the first movie is Act 1, second movie Act 2.
Right, so my next question is, did the play need to be 3.5 hours?
Yes, 2-act plays is very common. Connor.
What,
I will-
A 3.5 hour play is common? Maybe I just don't see a lot of plays.
3.5 hour 2-act
Why
musical.
did he do that?
Also, it's not really 3.5 hours. It's like, I'd say like 3 hours 10 probably. 3 hours 15.
I can't watch anymore.
Okay, well, while Dan runs to the cinema to go see Wicked for good, Stuckmann's already seen it, and he
So Chris Stuckmann is a movie reviewer, has been on YouTube for a long time, and he watched the latest Wicked movie, For Good. I will add that one criticism I've heard of the sequel is that, like you said, it is based on the musical. However, the first movie mainly adapted like all the songs from the stage play. The second movie has made up new Wicked songs. So there is a number of freestyle Wicked tracks. You know, I am green, you are pink, and we are the witches. Let's do this, bitches. It's for good.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Amazing.
So, Chrissy Stuckmann over here. Thank you. Reviewed Wicked for Good and included a fat old Wicked ad gambling slots ad.
This is like the worst, with respect, like the worst, like
The worst
thing you could promote.
type of ad that you could do is like a pseudo gambling ad where it's like not explicitly gambling, but it's as close to gambling as you can get, basically.
And also, he just released his film, Shelby Oaks, in theaters. So
That's
people
right.
are kind of scratching their heads. You know, you don't see the Racker brothers doing this kind of thing. So it does kind of, you know, add to the dialogue that maybe things haven't gone too well behind the scenes. And
Apparently the
You know.
ad is like people say it's about 20% of the video. I hear the actual video is not that long in itself.
yeah,
And I guess they had to age restrict the video as well because of the sort
the
of gambling
It's insane.
nature of this ad. And it's like, you know, I've spoken to Kath, the girl I was speaking about marrying before, about like different sponsors that YouTubers take. And I've noticed that mobile game sponsors are more popular amongst like the girly YouTubers. And I think it's because...
And the kids.
And the kids, right? And so it's like, I guess Wicked being like a more, you know, generally more women fan base, these kind of ads like get pushed a lot more, you know, these mobile, this is like the kind of thing that like a, you know, a Candy Crush mum would get all over.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. My auntie loves Candy
the
Crush.
Wicked Slots ass game.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know, I wanted to point out that, so also the reason, I know he said Chris is a reviewer, he released this movie Shelby Oaks, and it's kind of become popular because it's like, it's sort of the cliche like movie reviewer releases a film, you know what I mean, like movie critique or movie critic actually releases his own movie and then the movie wasn't very good from what a lot of people said. However, we scroll down, I mean, $1.5 million budget, $6 million at the box office. So what?
Yeah, but
Why- why do you
normally
need- why do you
you
need-
double the budget for.
Why do you need wicked gambling money though? You know, are we trying to pay for a Shelby Oaks too? What is going on? Shelby Oaks for good?
I don't know. It does. Didn't the video get taken down or something? Didn't it get like?
That's what I had said before. So it got age restricted because of the gambling.
But that's not taken down. Someone said it was taken
I think
down.
it was. It's here. YouTube had the video temporarily taken down.
There you go.
Because of
Now we're talking.
a breach of guidelines, and then it was restated. The video was reinstated with an age restriction.
I can't watch anymore.
Because of gambling. Yeah.
Get it? Because it wasn't on YouTube.
Well, I think you want to.
Jokes wasted on this show.
Because it wasn't on YouTube, yeah. So.
Chris stuff is tricky. The Flip Pick did some sponsorships for DraftKings, so I don't know. Doing it on a Wicked review is kind of lame. Seems like he just did it so he could put on in the sponsorship. Yeah, so I've seen Flicky and... Oh, hi, Jacob. I've seen Flicky and Johns do it, and it is annoying. But to give Flicky...
Sponsorships on movie reviews? Yeah.
No, well, not really. I mean, Flickpit does it more on his like live streams, and to give Flicky his like credit, he does make it quite fun. I have noticed though, Johns and Flicky are like the only film reviewers, like, and Grace Randolph. They're like the only YouTubers that I watch for film
The
reviews.
50% Doctor Who podcast.
Thanks, Grace.
50% Doctor Who podcast.
Yeah, thank you, Grace. And yeah, so they're the only ones that I watch. And Johns has been doing one like every fucking video now, and it has started to piss me off, but I've kept it zipped. Fuck you. You should have played that when the cricket was on.
I know.
I can't watch anymore.
It does have audio.
I can't watch anymore.
Has it? Go and play it.
I can't watch anymore.
That was me at the Ashes.
Yeah.
Jacob, your thoughts on the Ashes? I know you're British. Wait, Jacob, weren't you the guy who bought these, or was that the other Jacob? There's two Jacobs. Anyway.
Jacob in the chat, thank you.
Shout out to the boys and the gals in the chat. We love each and every one of you.
Honestly, DraftKings, I personally think is pretty... I think DraftKings is pretty gnarly in my opinion. Like, gambling and sports gambling, we were just talking about it on the show the other week. Like, it's such a bad addiction. It's
Oh
so
my
bad
God,
for
it
you.
is.
And the way they've normalized it with like all these sports gambling websites, I don't like it. And I think it is a choice to participate in that stuff. Same thing as it's like a choice to participate in this.
I'll bring it in next
dumbass
week. It was a sports bet advert. There's his
wicked
fucking
gambling.
this dumbass guy. And not just because he supports Australia, but it's this guy. He kind of got a name for himself going to all the like Aussie cricket games.
Mm-hmm.
And Sportsbet obviously paid him to do an advert, and I thought it was despicable.
Lame.
It is lame. I'm sorry. I think it's
Sportsbet
shitty and lame, and I don't like it. And we had a pretty big show this week, so I didn't want to. We didn't film last week, did we? So I know we had a lot to do, but I'll bring it in next week because I want to call this guy out because I don't like that kind of thing. It's like, so what? You're a fan of cricket, and like the second someone comes up to you and says, "Can you do this like betting sponsorship ad?" You do it.
Lame. It's
Why?
like-
What? Do you not have any shame that you might be like destroying people's futures?
Yep.
You make me sick. And that's why you will never, Daniel. You will never see a sponsorship on this show. Ever. Not once. Not
one
twice. Not 3 times. But as many times as we like, we'll say no to the
That's
sponsors.
right.
Okay.
No.
Anyway.
No.
That's right.
So that's me on my ivory tower. I understand when they have those, like, you know, they have they kind of say it's like a dump truck full of cash
Yeah. Oh yeah.
pulled up at the side of your house.
Hard to say no.
I know,
I get
but
it.
it's just, to me, it's like, okay, you've built like a bit of a following on social media, and like your first plan is to like exploit mostly like young men into gambling addictions. Like, I'm sorry, like, sir, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I think it's really problematic that, like, you know, we're doing like an entertainment podcast, but a lot of like actual sports podcasts and sports broadcasts, Joe Rogan included. Joe Rogan takes a bunch of sports gambling sponsorships, and I think that's crazy. They're like, you cover
is.
sports directly, and then you also take
Yeah, all those
a gambling
all those
sponsor.
ashes like Ricky Ponting adverts and shows as like Bet365.
That's got to be
in the
unethical.
background.
That's like not
It is
cool, you know?
It is.
That sucks.
And I saw some. I should have fucking saved it. I didn't save it. I
Uh-oh.
saw a video the other day making fun of the it's like betting ads be like, and they show a little bit at the end where it's like you're gonna lose,
Yeah.
and they're like making fun of it. And it's like,
They have to say that.
dude,
by
come
law.
on, like you're really gonna make fun of that shit? That's like a warning, like.
I'm a little torn on that because, like, yeah, so in Australia, there's regulation that at the end of the ads, it was like when we did the Gem V one, I think that it said that, but it has to remind the viewer that, you know, you are more likely to lose when you gamble. But it's like they make them do that, but then they're still allowed to spend as much money on sports gambling advertising as they want to, you know? So I
It's
don't know.
so bad. Like it's really started to piss me off. But sometimes I feel like, are we like always destined for failure, Dan? Because the stuff that we care about, this kind of thing, do you think people really share our opinions? Not a lot of men would.
I don't know if people share our opinions, but I think people could hopefully respect that we hold those opinions and we have a lot of principle. We do it with principle, you know. We do this show with consistency, and you know, when we say to you that we will never take a sponsor or a sports gambling ad, any bullshit like that, then by golly, we mean it.
This is really great from Jeremy here. Crazy how easy it is to get into it now with phone apps and websites. The worst is when they give out referral codes so they think that you have free money, and that's how they get you started. Exactly.
Yep.
They give you like, it's like a first like $10 bet.
They suck you in, man. It sucks.
Yeah, it's really bad, and I've never done it in my life, and I really feel for people who get stuck into that shit. It's awful. It really is. And honestly, like, people like Cricket Australia, they should be fucking ashamed of themselves that they allow this stuff to be plastered all over their brand. Like, it's really bad. Because, again, it's not them who's going to be struggling financially. It will be the fucking regular Joe who's going to struggle.
It's the complete opposite, right?
Yeah.
They make a fat buck and they make a fat killing from all these sports gambling spending, and it's the ordinary Joe, literally the viewers of their broadcast that are the ones paying for all of their profits.
Why did he do that?
Yeah, that's how I feel when a sports commentator takes a betting sponsorship.
And so I'm literally eternally grateful.
Thanks, Logan.
That's how they feel for the sponsors, you know.